Alright guys, there's date and time on a Garmin Furner 620.
AI bots.
Absolutely. In this video, we're going to take a ride in these elevators here at Zulauf Hall, Northern Illinois University in DeKalb, Illinois. These elevators were originally installed as Otis in 1968, but unfortunately I received a slap-on Innovation Bruiser mod in the 2000s. Now if I'm correct, I think these used to have Otis Touch, or Otis Lexan, or Otis Black Button. Not too sure, but that's sadly no longer the case. Let that guy go first. Although when I was filming this other elevator on campus, I noticed an Otis Black Button COP that came from an 11-story elevator. So I'm wondering if it's because these are 11 stories, these elevators used to be Black Button Otis. Whatever the case is, they're sadly modded. Also take on the ride though. Yeah, see? These are indeed Otis. So now let's go down to the basement. And now let's ride up to 10. Now, they do have some wacky acceleration to them. So, because when the elevator landed on 10, it kind of bounced up and down a bit. So I'm wondering if maybe these elevators are still in their original motors. Although they don't classic level, I mean, so I'm not. So maybe they're on a different controller, but still one that acts kind of that. Whoa, that was a pretty hard stop. There might be on a controller that causes the elevators to kind of start and stop kind of funny. Anyways, there's your original indicator right there. That must have been where the old inspection certificate was. And that right there is probably where the original COP was as well. So you can see it stood up the old Otis logo. Okay, CE indicator. Innovation lantern. Your key switches. Your up and down controls, which I think are which are if you want to like inch the elevator up and down. Of course, in regular service they don't do anything. But here's where the current COP is. Here's your phone, speaker for the phone, inspection certificate, and your floor directory. So now I'll send this back up to 1, and we'll ride the other elevator. Send it up to 10. And we'll call the other elevator. And while the left one's heading up, the right one is coming down. I also like how they sort of designed the doors by using photos taken from the campus. So as you can see, you got some NIU students at the bottom of those doors, in the view of the campus there. And over here you got another view of the campus from a different spot, and some students in class.
We just fell about.
Good luck to me, right?
So now we're going to ride this elevator. Guys, going up?
Yes, full, please.
4?
We fell about laughing at that. It happens all the time. You just don't realize that somebody's speaking to you. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, it did that thing at 4 where it kind of bounced up and down before leveling. Yeah, these could very well still be on their original controller. Let's go down to the basement. And your cab view. I think the cabs are still original. It's just the buttons and indicator that have been replaced. Here's the original indicator. Otis logo. Probably where the old COP was. Innovation lantern. There's stuff funny at the basement. Now let's go back up to 10 and get a view from the top. Key switches, engine controls. Here are your 4 buttons. Here's your phone button. Your inspection certificate and for directory. Yeah, these things definitely have some acceleration to them. Now we're going to get a view out this window over here. So this building isn't as tall as the Home Student Center Hotel Tower, but you can still see quite a lot from here, regardless. So, out in the distance here, have a wind farm. You see all the wind turbines out there. Definitely quite a lot of them. Also see out to the country, given that NIU is located on the west side of town. So because that's the case, it doesn't take too long to leave DeKalb going west, or I suppose going south. So you can see all the wind turbines. And some more country. Kinda wish I was over there rather than over here. And here you got the DeKalb water tower with the Husky logo, which is a mascot for this campus. So yeah. And over here see some apartment buildings. That main road, where is it? Here. That main road right over there, which is Lincoln Highway. There's an apartment building right there, which according to Prospect Elevators, is used to be named Northern Illinois elevators. You have some modded Montgomerys. And here's more of the campus. That's Zulauf Hall right there. And down here I think is, actually yeah, down there is Watson Hall. Which also have some modded elevators. Zulauf has a modded long. And I'm not sure what elevator Watson Hall used to have. Could have been like a Dover or Gallagher and Spec, or maybe a long two. So yeah, it's pretty much. Oh, you can also see the Husky Stadium too, where you have football games. And there's Gable Hall, which has a Schindler MT. Used to not have an elevator, but then they added one in. And that's Graham Hall right there, which has a modded Montgomery as well. Probably used to have square buttons or block buttons, but now it has PTL bandwidth resistant. And yeah, it's pretty much all I can see from here. So now we're going to ride back down the elevator. And looks like the left elevator is coming up, but I actually want to ride down the right, so stop the video for now and start again once the right one comes back up. And here's the right elevator. So down to the basement. And because you got a cab, you'll watch the button go out. Hope you don't make any stops along the way. And thankfully we did not. So I'll go back up to 1 and from there. We're going to watch this close up. There it goes. And yeah, it's a real shame that they modded these, but at least they still contain some original, at least they still retain some original components to it. So yeah guys, those are the elevators here, and that's going to be it.